Hey guys, welcome to the Motivational Drive. This is Joe, giving you some motivational inspiration on my drive to work. Maybe your drive to work, who knows? So, I promised you guys a video about what my tattoo means to me. And it pertains to setting big goals. I didn't go anywhere this weekend. Well, Saturday I worked, and I was recording a video about it, and traffic was a little crazy, and I got distracted, so I killed that video, and I never got back to it, so we're doing it again. We're doing it fresh. And I'm going to explain to you guys what my tattoo means to me. So, around a decade ago, I decided to start being a more positive person and a better person. And believe me, it was really needed at that point. Not that I didn't struggle over the past decade, but that's when I really began my shift. I found some really good motivational material, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, the 13 Keys to Success, that's also Napoleon Hill. And I found a lot of other things too, but those were the majors that got me on this path. So around that time, I had wanted a tattoo, and I was thinking about getting a tribal tattoo on my shoulder. So I started looking on the internet for different tattoos that I would like to give me an idea. And I found it was a CG, computer-generated picture of just a guy with a whole entire torso tattoo. And it just really resonated with me, and I really loved the idea. And at the time, I had started to shift the way I set goals. Instead of setting small goals, I started to set really big goals. And when I saw that picture, I realized that was a perfect big goal for myself. And I started to think about it more and more. And how do you set big goals, right? That's the question. That's what we're here today to talk about. How do you set really big goals for yourself? Well, the first thing I did was I took that picture and I put it as the lock screen on my phone. So every single day when I opened my phone, I had no choice but to see that picture. It kept it fresh in my mind and kept me motivated towards working towards it. Now, the next thing you have to do, especially with a tattoo, any big goal, but mine was a tattoo, obviously. So in this case, I had to find a tattoo artist that could do the work and that would want to and that would be really good. So I had to start searching around. I was going all over the place, and somebody referred me to the tattoo parlor where I eventually got it done, and they referred me to one of the other tattoo artists, and he told me, he said, you know what, I'm not really that good at tribal, I'm better at portraits. He goes, but I know the owner is really good at that. Why don't we talk to him? So I talked to him. Now, I had a goal set for February of that year. Now, Sweet Chuck was the guy that did my tattoo, and Sweet Chuck was booked up for 3 months solid at the time. So I couldn't get anything for a very long time, but it ended up where I started in March. So if you set time frames for your goals, you might not hit them, but they'll keep you working to make sure that they happen at the earliest possible, so you get the best time frame that you can get. So the first thing is the vision. I had to have the vision. I had to create the vision in my mind of what I wanted. The second thing is you're going to need help along the way. You cannot do everything by yourself. It's that simple. And especially when it comes to skilled work, you need other people because we don't know everything. Not every person knows everything. So whatever you don't know, you're going to need help with. You're going to have to find the right people for that. So networking is the next one. So then you can't have the whole thing done at once. It's just not that way. So you have to break things down into smaller segments. It would have been sweet if I could have gone in and, 6 people could have grabbed tattoo guns and just went crazy and just finished the whole thing at once, and I'd have been done, right? Well, it doesn't work that way. Your body can't even take that, actually. And so you need to be able to break that down into smaller segments that are more manageable and workable. Now, luckily, my network, the guy, my tattoo artist, he was skilled in that as well. So he was able to break it down into small enough chunks that we could work on it in sessions. So what have we done? We've created a vision. We've looked for the right people. We've broken it down into steps. All right. Now the next thing is you got to get started. Got to get started on the actual work. So I made it to my appointment the day that we scheduled it, and bam, we start getting the work done. Now, anybody that's got tattoos knows there's pain. It's not the worst pain in the world by any stretch of the imagination, but there's absolutely pain involved. So when it comes to your goals, and especially big goals, don't ever think you're going to get away with achieving those goals without some pain in there, okay? So you're taking the pain, you're enduring the pain. Well, the other thing is, at the end of every session, there's a cost. I have to pay money, right, to get what I want. So again, any big goal or any goal that you think you have, if you don't think it's going to cost you money and time and resources, then forget about it, because it absolutely is going to take you a lot of your resources, your time, and your money. So where are we at now? We got a vision. We got the right guy for the job. We got it broken down into pieces. We know that those pieces, that as we work on them, are going to take pain and time and money and all of that, right? And then there's the healing, because you think, oh, well, it's just a tattoo session that sucks. To be honest, most of what sucks when you get really large areas tattooed is the healing process. You go to bed, you try not to sleep on it, but you're absolutely going to sleep on it. It's going to rub inside your shirt or your clothes, and there's a healing process that you have to go through as you're going through this. And we would do a tattoo, then we would take 2 weeks off so I could heal. Then we would do another tattoo, then we would take 2 weeks off so I could heal. That was our cycle through the whole thing. Okay, and now here's a big one. There was a point when my chest was completely done. So the entire chest was done, and all the arm and up on my back and everything, and it looked like a complete tattoo. It looked really good. It looked complete. And I knew that the next part was the ribs. And, you know, it's not the worst pain in the world, that's for sure, but the ribs are terrible. It really, really hurt. So I knew that I had the biggest pain coming. I was walking into the largest part of the pain on my next visit. So I could have stopped right there. I could have had a complete tattoo. I could have been done with the whole thing, and I could have been happy, right? But it wasn't my goal. It wasn't what I set out to accomplish. And so you have to stick to whatever it is that you set out to accomplish, unless you want to be satisfied for lesser results, and I really don't. So even though I knew the hardest part was coming, it was absolutely worth it to me to keep pushing on. So I pushed on, I kept going, and I went through the rest. I got the ribs done, and the stomach and the sternum, all the worst parts. But I suffered through the pain, and I suffered through the money cost and the time, and my network helped me to achieve my goal. It took me 14 months. It took me 14 sessions. So believe me when I tell you, it's going to take a lot of investment. It's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of work. That's the way big goals are. But this tattoo signifies to me, and again, it goes all the way down my torso and on my back, and it signifies to me that when you have large goals, there's a process that you can use to make large goals happen, to break them into small goals that are achievable, okay? And so I get to wear it every single day. I get reminded when I look at it, if I'm not living up to the standards that I choose to live to, or that I think I should, I have a constant reminder on my body. Am I setting big enough goals? Am I working hard to achieve those goals? Am I reaching out to the right people? Am I getting the right network to get the job done? And so those are really important questions. I hope you take this lesson. I hope you can start asking yourself some of those questions, get a tattoo on you. Doesn't have to be huge, just something that reminds you to put in the work, right? So that's what my tattoo means to me. It's kind of personal. It's every one of my tattoos has a meaning. It has to, or I won't get it on my body. I hope that helps. I hope you can think of bigger goals than you're setting right now for yourself, and think of, what is it going to take to really achieve that? Who do I need in my life that can make that happen? How do I break it down into smaller pieces? Hold on to that dream, that goal, like a dog with a bone. Don't let it go. Make sure you put constant reminders in front of you, because that's what holds you accountable. When you see you're not working hard enough for your goals, you're going to work a little harder. This is Joe with the Motivational Drive. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notify button, like this video, share this video. Somebody else might not be setting big enough goals, and they can set some big goals too. Have a great day. I can't wait to talk to you guys again. All right, see you later.